You're fine.
Wicked.
Oh yeah, haste is so freaking potent in. Oh wait, no, that's freaking Kingmaker.
Yeah, wrong edition. Wrong edition. I don't know how it is in this one, but. All right. So.
Okay, so it's.
We are back, and I am beardless.
I was about to say.
I would have trimmed, but I guess at one point my beard trimmer fell into the shower while a friend was using the shower.
Oh.
And the beard trimmer isn't water resistant. So now it doesn't charge. So I have to get a new one. And since I don't have money for a new one, and I hate it when my facial hair gets a certain length, it just starts feeling horribly uncomfortable. I just, when I was in the shower this morning, I grabbed one of my regular razors and had at it. And then the water went from decently warm to icy cold, and that was fun.
Also, I do apologize. My cat decided to come and sit down in my lap. If you hear him, he's quite loud.
That's fine. That's fine. I have.
That sounds kind of awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have everyone present?
Lie down.
Yes.
All right. Excellent, excellent. So, when last we left off, you had defeated Kavnakash, his Pteranodon, and found out that the librarian you, quote-unquote, rescued, was in fact a succubus. Which, you know, hey, that's a thing, it happens. After resting up, setting... I believe you set the ankylosaurs free. Granted, they were named something else, but I'm just going to call them ankylosaurs because I'm not going to look it up.
Didn't Tuck Buckaford tame them?
I don't believe so. I think we discussed that.
Huh.
Really?
Because I thought, like...
Tuck, do you have anything to count? You were there?
Let's hear it. I feel like we ended it before. Wait, no. I remember I was rolling nature, and you're like, "Not now."
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. All right.
I'm trained in it, and I'm pretty sure I have an animal training feat. Not now. Yeah. I literally have trained animals.
Is there
so
any way whoever has that sound playing in the background, so we can avoid the echo, might plug in some earbuds or something, just to keep it from bleeding into the mic? Any way at all.
I don't hear an echo.
Well, it was faint, but enough to be a little distracting. Well then, I suppose we will pick up with y'all at the, actually I thought you'd, oh well, with all of you at the tower,
Yeah.
wrapping up after, looting the bodies.
Get down.
And that is to say, take it away.
Okay, so Mike was eating the heart.
Yep.
I was stealing all the pillows.
Yep.
And the hammer.
We were healing our big bird friend.
We have a pterodactyl now.
Yes.
So how are we going to get him out of here? Is there a window big enough for him to fly out? Can he fly?
We're on the roof.
I mean, he was flying, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He just
Just
had to
not a
bust
very
his
good
wing.
flyer.
Oh,
We can fly him out. Or is not very good. No.
Well, you have mended the Pteranodon's wounds. It was magical healing used? I'm going to trust you guys on this one. Was magical healing used?
I don't think so. I think it was just
We kind of smashed it the last
regular medical.
Okay, so in that case, it still has the wounded wing. Like it's got its hit points back, but it's still having a hard time flying. It's probably going to need some reasonable amount of long-term care. Can probably do it. That said, if one of our nature friends convinces it, one could get it to glide to the surface rather than hang out or try and walk it through the corridors.
I think I might be okay at convincing it that.
Okay.
Just this feeling I get. That one.
Okay.
You would be looking at definitely a nature check. Okay.
Oh, that should have been on the thing. Come on.
Well, this is the time and the place to start using those hero points, because after this session,
All right. Yeah. Come on, that one. I know I got it in yet. Come on. Ah, son of a bitch.
There we go. All right. Welcome, Darren. Welcome. You have not missed much. They're just trying to convince, Tuck Buckerford is trying to convince the Pteranodon to meet you guys down at the bottom, since it's only really capable of gliding as opposed to, like, full-on flight right now.
Technically, I could glide with him.
You're not wrong.
Guys, is he a flight risk?
Well, you're technically related, so.
Oh, God. All right. I'm going to...
So...
There we go. So, while you're doing all of that, working on coaxing the Pteranodon down. Oh, hey. Jeez, now I have both cats right around me. What is everyone else doing? Gaslo, you have gathered as many pillows as you can hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Like Morrowind.
help me add hypnotic pattern and fireball? Because we're level 5, yes.
Let's hold off on that for when we get back to town.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I don't need it right now.
Okay.
Okay. No problem. My bad.
It's all good. So what is everyone else doing?
I'm just following everybody else.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting because
Trading all the animals and getting them follow us. That's what I'm going to be focused on.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll be loading everything up. I guess. Did we even bring freaking carriages at all or anything?
No.
I guess figuring out the best plan of carrying things. And
So we need to go
everything else.
back down to the ground level.
Yes,
So we proceed to the ground level.
I follow the bird.
And I jump out the window and glide to the ground. No, I'm joking. Now, we didn't leave anything alive, did we? Did we leave any, like, cubes?
I think we left like one.
Okay.
And
But it
it's
don't matter.
and you all know where to look and how to avoid it. So unless you really want to go and tangle with it, I'm just gonna hand wave that.
Really steal the cube.
You know, I'm gonna go take a couple of the corpses and chuck them into the area where I know the cube is.
Aww.
Just because, you know, it's gonna be here for a while.
It's gonna be hungry.
It's gonna be really hungry.
Okay. So, eventually you all descend down the stairs, through the second level, and then down again to the first. Cinder, you drag a couple of the corpses into the janitor's pathway.
Because why not? I feel like Deadpool killed everything but the freaking cube, and I'm gonna be really nice to the cube that we didn't kill.
Yeah, eventually you're on the first floor, and you make your way over to that animal pen that had the Pinacosauruses.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we still have to free them. All right. Well, I guess we need to move some of these rocks, right?
Tuck and Felix, go ahead and give me nature rolls. This is not to convince. Put them in the tower, though.
Dun dun dun.
That's where I put my natural 20s. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, Tuck, you are distracted with the desire to get these bony quadrupeds out of their pen. Felix, however, you notice that as you start to work on the rocks, while they don't advance, they are giving very well, it's hard to read a dinosaur's expression. They're not exactly common on the surface. But they're giving a very irritated look. One might even say hostile.
Aww.
Oh, I didn't know shit, so good luck.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, Felix. David? Well, he's in the chat, but... One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, one moment, please.
Should I say it?
He did.
Live, everybody.
Like he heard me enough to roll. But I am not hearing anything.
He asked, "Can you hear me?" No, David, we cannot. Oh wait, no wait. That was Zach calling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, David, go ahead and sign out, sign back in. See if there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Technical difficulties. First episode in a season 2.
No. This is the intermission. We're not in season 2 yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the filler.
Yep. David.
Wow.
The epilogue.
Oh, hold on. Quiet, guys. I got something. There we go. I can hear you now. You're a little faint, but I can hear you.
What in the actual fuck? I've been talking this whole time. It says I'm connected and everything.
Oh,
Damn.
well, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Discord.
Ugh. Okay.
That was weird.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah. They're starting to look a little hostile here.
Oh.
Not sure what we're doing wrong, but be careful.
I'm gonna roll a
You
nature
have a
check.
couple corpses.
Wait, what do these things eat? Is it corpses?
I would not think it would be corpses. They don't look like, kitty cats.
They are herbivores.
Oh, this is why I don't have animal handling. I take care of Niblet. That's about the extent of my animal training.
So they look like herbivores. However, they seem a bit. Now that you're taking a closer look, it seems like these two specimens are probably prone to a naturally grumpy disposition, and combined with the marks on them, you imagine their training has been brutal and thorough.
We need to find a way just to let them out, guys.
It would. I'm not saying it's going to be. It would be difficult to tame them, not impossible, because I'm not gonna just flat out deny you. But these things are heavily armored and foul-tempered, and apparently do not like or do not appreciate
Loud
the presence of anyone not a Zolgath.
I could shit my pants.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that'll work. It'll work on us, but
Sorry, somebody was asking me something.
Yeah, I was wondering, is there a way we can get a map?
I mean, sure.
But we're not.
Oh, hold on. No, it's all good. I just have to put it up. And then I have to put you guys on it.
I just need to know the layout.
In fact, you know what? I am going to... let's see. And I will disable lighting. So there. Now you guys should be able to see everything once I put you on the map itself.
Okay. Oh, good. There really isn't that far for them to go to get outside.
Pretty much.
That's good. Okay. I had like this mental image of them having like multiple corners to take and like.
Next thing in the wide load.
Yeah.
Well, if all else fails, you could always make me big again and I could just bash a hole through the wall.
They are some
Yeah,
big boys,
fun.
too.
They angy.
Another thing you notice, Charles, as they're snorting a bit, you notice that they're... God damn it. Sorry. Around their snout, their tough snout, you see what appear to be burn marks on both of them.
You?
Yeah. Oh, I could cast the AoE heal, yeah.
Oh, they're not fresh. Sorry, I should have said long, burn marks from long ago, like scarring, not recent.
So we should probably keep Mr. Kitty away.
Yeah,
Yep. I'm gonna go wait outside with the Pteranodon.
Okay. Okay. Do we have anyone who can move any of those rocks? Even just like 3 of them?
I mean, yeah, you guys can move them with relative ease. These things just don't like it when you guys get close. They're not. So while they are foul-tempered, they don't look like they'll attack unless you get like a certain distance to them.
I've got an idea.
Sir,
It's gonna take 10 minutes though.
all right. What do you got?
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Goodberry and start feeding them,
Aww.
Aw.
and we'll just like keep on feeding them for like an hour. That'll be like 6 good berries each, and they'll like start associating us with good things.
While you're doing that, we should move at least 2 of these rocks.
Pavlov.
Yes. The dark arts of Pavlov.
All right.
Oh my gosh. I actually found the freaking list of craftable items. Sorry.
Cool.
And looking for this
All right. So, as looks like Gazlo and Felix head outside. Virmala begins moving some of the rocks. Getting that bird strength back up to par.
Yeah.
This and the swinging of the sword almost constantly over the last few days is how Virmala gets her strength to 16.
It all ties in.
Eventually, you have enough space that you're confident they could leave if they wanted to. But while you're doing that, Tuck, you
I got a fantasy grounds. It's froze on me for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of laggy.
Alright.
The
So,
interwebs are lagadocious.
no, not right now. I'm eating. Anyway, so as she's moving rocks, you're giving them good berries. Go ahead and give me. We'll call this an initial. Your initial nature check. Just to see if they.
Plus 11, as I recall. So.
Looks like you're connecting, so I can wait
Alright.
a moment.
Coming in. Oh, come on, character select. Why are you freezing up now? You can also log in as Vermilla, but you know.
No, that's my spare. That's my shadow self. If you see me fighting a shadow version of myself in the corner, just ignore it.
Nega Vermala.
She's training just like that Piccolo feller.
Oh, hey, we have
just
Jiminy Cricket in the audience.
put-
Hey, Jiminy.
Oh, what's up, Annika? Oh, whoa. Jim.
Oh, that was my nose. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh.
As opposed to anything else.
No, as
Well,
As in, spicy food went up my nose. Or into my nose.
Oh!
So,
Ouch.
not the most pleasant of sensations when I'm not expecting it, you know? Okay. So. Whew. So they don't immediately, they kind of shy away from the good berries you toss them. Or I suppose you have,
I would not. I don't know if bacon would be a good choice because they are herbivores.
That's true.
Oh.
That's true. Last thing we need is them nomming on bacon.
Well, hey, man, if they're the ones biting, that's their fault.
Anyway, and eventually you realize, just from the way they kind of nudge the berries around for a moment, that these creatures apparently do not have a sense of smell. At least not like most animals.
Yeah, because they got burned in the nose, didn't they?
Yep.
Oof.
Aww.
Eventually...
Will they be able to survive in the wild?
No.
Eventually, one of them gives a tentative nibble and then scarfs down the good berry.
Yay!
And the other one follows suit.
Yay!
Woohoo!
I didn't want to have to kill them.
I could just see it
I
during the
probably
first
makes me
circus
hungry.
performance. Mike comes out, his latest fancy hat on, spotlight on him. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark. All the dinosaurs were running wild.
No. No.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot that song exists.
Anyway.
Thank you, Weird Al.
So, go ahead and Tuck, give me another nature check.
All right. Naturing it up.
Is there?
Nice.
Oh. So they move. So as Vermala's moving the stacks of stones that serve as a very crude fence, they move closer, but only because you realize they're not moving in a hostile manner towards her, but they've noticed that you have 2 more good berries in your hands.
You have food.
Good.
Dark Tuck.
Having 2 bull mastiffs at a dinner table.
Oh God. Okay.
We're gonna need a bigger trailer.
Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh God, I hate being clean shaven. All right. So that was a very high roll. I'm going to lower the DC for the third and final nature check. Okay. So it's around this time, while obviously they are not tamed, they definitely realize that you mean them no harm, and you are feeding them stuff that is far better than anything they got from the troglodytes.
I didn't even have to shit my pants.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was going to be more something just for you. I don't know if that was gonna...
Gotta
I don't
do,
know.
We got 2 dino pets.
We got 3.
Ooh, we got 3 dino pets.
I'm going to regret this.
I'll be in my carriage when they start rampaging.
So, you know, once upon a time, Cinder remembered seeing some kids put a small animal, they were jerks, into a chest and shook the chest around. That's how Cinder feels when these things rampage.
Hey man, at least it'll be the carriage getting hit. Me. I'm a sorcerer. I'm fragile.
High falsetto screaming.
All right. So with that, you are able to lure them out. It takes a bit more prodding to get them to go down the ramp. It's a little steep. But with some time and some patience, you're able to do that.
While that's going on, I go, this is why ramps are necessary.
Why dungeons should have ramps.
Yes.
It's like, you try moving this many stone blocks down all these stairs? Hell no, we're getting ramps. All right.
Woohoo!
So
Now we're just letting them go, right, guys?
Nah, we're keeping him. We're gonna keep these guys.
Yeah. Those things can, like, defend our frickin' circus if something happens again.
Yeah. Dino friends.
Use them to pull the circus.
Yeah, that's another idea.
Okay. All right. So you're going to try and take them with you?
We are the circus
yeah.
lost souls.
All right.
I mean, I'm not. I'm watching.
So I want both you, Tuck, and Felix to give me knowledge nature rolls. Sorry, not knowledge nature rolls. Nature rolls. You know what I mean.
I'm glad it's not occultism, because to be honest.
Oh, Felix.
Ooh.
And you are welcome to spend a point on that if you want. That's up to you, though.
Good.
You good? Okay.
I'm a nature person.
All right. Do you want to try and help out?
Sure.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Okay. So one of the Pinacosauruses seems to take more of a liking to you guys than the other one. The other one, you find you're having to stop from just devouring vegetation every few minutes as you realize this thing, even though it just had good berries, this thing hasn't been used to being apparently allowed to graze.
Aww.
But the fact that neither of these things are necessarily trained to serve you lot, and you don't really know what techniques, and you probably, wouldn't want to use those techniques that the Zolgaths use to keep them in line. It does kind of slow down your travel time. What was a 2-day trek ends up being closer to a 3. As you got to corral them, you got to keep a closer eye on them when you camp. And there are some times when you have a 1-ton dinosaur that just doesn't want to move because, wow, it actually, kind of stopped to take a look at the sunset. Huh. All right. And then it started moving again. But
Aw.
only when it was good and ready.
We give it scritches behind the ears.
Also, by the way, I need to make a craft check.
All right.
After 4 days, I make a crafting check, and then I either spend 4 more days or freaking for the +1 rune.
Okay, so this would be so basically by the time you guys get to town, it would be 3 days. So that would be on the.
No, I've already spent 2 days.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make the check then.
Yeah, thank you. Character, skills, and crafting. Come on. I mean, it's only a +1 rune. That should definitely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a success. Not a critical, but a success.
Yeah. So I will be spending 4 days, 4 extra days. So the first day is up.
Okay.
Look up how much it costs, so I can make sure I keep track.
Yeah, go ahead and look that up. We will continue on.
Oh yeah.
So eventually, you all arrive back at Apperton.
So back at the circus or back at the town?
Same diff.
It depends on what direction you want to approach the town from. I mean, we could walk through the town to the circus, or you could circle around and show up at the circus first.
I wouldn't mind going through the town because then we can show off our new dinosaurs.
Yeah, but we're having a hard time kind of convincing them to move. And we
Oh,
don't the town getting kind of freaked out.
advertising.
No, what we ought to do is like skirt around on the edges and have like the ankylosaurus covered up, and then accidentally expose them for like a few seconds in front of the people, and then hurriedly cover it back up so we get like a buzz going, you know?
Exactly.
Yay! DLC leaks!
But are they gonna appreciate being covered up?
Or you can use illusions.
Yeah, we don't have any spells for that.
Oh.
All right. How about this? Tuck, you and are you just covering up the Pinacosauruses, whatever, or who is?
I say we
I
call
should
that
ask who is tending to
a pterodactyl.
Yeah, who's tending to the pteranodon?
I guess I will.
Birds of a feather. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'll sit back, just kind of watching, making sure nothing goes too wrong.
Okay. So for this, I'm gonna say. How about Tuck? You drop a nature roll into the tower. Vermala, you drop one as well.
A nature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Felix.
Yes?
How about you give me a stealth to sort of help them with the whole cover-up thing, if you guys are going through with this plan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do apologize. I did mean that in the tower, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
And Mike, Provided the plan goes off without a hitch, how about you give me a performance roll in the tower? Followed by deception.
Perception.
Okay. Oh, I was saying deception, sorry.
Oh.
That is a very good perception roll, though, I will say that. All right, so looking at... Oh my god. That... Please no. Please stop. Seriously. I'm trying to compile all of these rolls I had you guys do so I can, you know, put this scene together with you.
Nice stealth roll, but it's still not as sneaky as Drax.
Yeah, didn't you guys know Drax is right with you, has been with you all along?
How would we know
shit.
that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You only know because I let you know. All right.
We could have covered them with elegant clothing.
Oh, God. You're traveling with some very large moving bushes. And the bushes
Yes!
and the bushes seem to be eating themselves.
Bro, what have you been smoking?
Nothing to
Because I
see,
want
nothing to see. Move along, move along.
All right, so
Cannibal bushes. Now I've seen everything.
all right. So Felix has managed to actually cover them up, kind of like foliage. Large, moving foliage, but foliage. There might have been a moment where somebody contemplated using mud to make them look like boulders, but everybody with any reasonable like training in nature was like, nope, not a good idea.
Boulders don't move.
I'm a sorcerer, not SpongeBob. Sorry.
And while yes, they do nom on their own disguises a little bit, for the most part, they seem content to be surrounded by food. At one point, oh well, yeah, everybody got very good rolls. Okay. At one point, a little bit sooner than you were anticipating the timing going, as you are passing by a gaggle of kids with what looks to be an older brother and sister watching over them, they kind of look perplexedly at the moving foliage, moving shrubberies, there we go. One of the Pinocosauruses gets a really good grip on the one in front of its foliage disguise and yanks as it tries to nom on it, revealing the Pinacosaurus. It's around that time that the rustle and just the jerking of the rather large disguise startles the Pteranodon, who kind of takes off into the air, but still has the wounded wing, so it lands a little bit further along. And, Mike, you basically got a very critical success on your performance and a success on your deception, so take it away with how you play this off.
Whoa. You didn't see anything. Matter of fact, I flourish my hands and create and cast illusory object, and I'm gonna create a giant red curtain.
All right.
A giant flying curtain.
Let's see, the area is a 20-foot burst that I can do this in. So
Okay. So that's basically 40 feet of curtain.
yeah.
Okay. So 40 feet of red curtain fall down and covers most of the Pinacosauruses. You can see one of the bony tails sticking out from behind the curtain. And the Pteranodon kind of flew a little bit further ahead than that. The two older kids, teenagers, you're pretty sure, are looking very concerned. Meanwhile, the children are like, wow! Hey, are they gonna be at the next show?
I have no idea what you're talking about. There's nothing here.
What?
Wink, wink.
Oh! Okay. Nothing here. I'm gonna go tell Smithy! And then they all run off. The teenagers realize, oh crap, their wards have disappeared. They give a mix of exasperated looks in your direction, combined with, dear God, this is awesome. Our little town has never seen anything like this. And then they run off.
And I'm just like, no, wait, come back.
Like to gather everything but children, okay?
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that's let's see here. One moment. I do have to pull something up to reference.
So we've convinced two methods, sorry. A smoke kitty.
Two smoke kitties, technically.
Two smoke kitties. Yeah. And now
Jesus.
these three. So we're up to 7 creatures we've brought back from our escapades.
Oh God.
Forget about the Griggs.
Oh yeah, Air Jordan. The air method was saved.
Well, that was the method.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm talking about the Griggs, the little cricket-legged
Little blue
fairies
thing?
that we encountered.
Oh yeah, we added those as well, didn't we? Or didn't they go home? I don't remember.
They kind of went off on their own, but they definitely made it clear that they were probably going to be hanging out because they freaking love circuses.
So we should talk to the person who creates all of our flyers and have them create kind of like a bingo sheet with all of the different creatures now that we've added to our circus.
Yes.
So that people can interact, and when they see it, then they can stamp it on their little sheet that they get when they join the circus to come watch us, and then they can win a prize when they get their bingo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm pulling something up. This really irritates me. I thought I was like being so good preparing for everything, and then wound up using the wrong one. God. Oh well. Okay, so I think here we go. Promote. I will count that. So, let's see. Oh boy. Mike? What is your charisma modifier?
+4.
Okay, alright. Given that was a group effort and a lot of good rolls.
We're using Tuck's stealth roll. Nice.
Alright, so with your coming into town this way, and essentially ensuring that before you get like another 100 yards, everybody in town is going to know about this. I will say that that counts as a critical success for promoting the next show. And that means twice the sum. Everybody here is 5th level. That's terrifying. So that means 14 points of anticipation so far. To give you guys an idea, last time, since the accumulation of anticipation is level based for some reason, last time you guys only got 12 points of anticipation total. Yeah.
10 of that came from the beer.
All right. So, eventually, you... Oh, I will... I want to write this down, because if I don't, my little fluttery brain will forget. There we go. Okay. So, let's get a change of tunes. The mystery doesn't exactly work so much anymore. We'll do... I'm going to use my Syrinscape search food to pull up town. Yes, I know it's a very genius move on my part. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm ready for it.
Town. Okay. How slow this loads. What about? This is irritating. Oddly enough, town did not pull up a whole lot of stuff. Ah, here we go. This is good enough.
Mark it.
Alright, be back in a minute.
There we go. Oh. It's still playing the mystery music. Hold on.
Oh, mystery. Mystical.
Right?
So that was an air mephit, a pterodactyl, quadriplegic dinosaurs.
All right, not quadriplegic. That would be
Quadruped.
Yeah.
With quadriplegic, they've been in wheelchairs, dog.
And the two
that would take me a while to craft something for that.
one moment.
Quadriplegic dinosaur sounds like it would be a great metal band.
Right?
Or like punk rock.
It's going to be in an elder home when we get to that age. Quadriplegic dinosaurs.
Everybody up on the
Oh,
floor.
speaking of
I
metal,
can't feel my leg no more.
Alright.
I actually got to sit down and listen to Misfits for the first time.
Oh, what?
The Misfits.
Yeah, I know. What?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so you arrive at the camp. Let's get you guys a map.
Hell yeah. Get that map.
Maps are nice.
And it is daylight. There we go. I do not need this. Hold on a moment. We don't need line of sight right now. There we go. All right. Clear. Oh, whoops. Clear the NPC. I said clear the NPCs. Go on. It's going so slow.
Slower.
As this grinds to a halt. Alright, so I'll just put people. Still have. That is probably not the actual. Felix. Bacon. Gazlo. Mike. Mr. Kitty. Nix. Duck.
Oh, I still have debuffs on me.
And I'll worry about it whenever we do combat again. Or before next session.
We'll forget.
Yeah.
How long was frickin'...
Anyway.
They had... Yeah, my bad.
It's all good. It's easy to get sidetracked, and that is what I'm trying to avoid. I have to fight against my own nature with that one, too, so... Alright,
it's not getting sidetracked. It's having little happy misadventures.
Yeah, and that's well and good. Under most circumstances. I just like to avoid doing that when I am live streaming the game. So, you eventually arrive at the circus camp. The Pinacosauruses, they kind of stubbornly stop around the rocks where you guys fought the cockatrice a while ago. Apparently very hesitant to get too much closer to all the wagons with all the non-troglodyte people. Even though they've been traveling with the non-troglodytes, it's just, this is a little much. This is getting to be a little much for them. The Pteranodon kind of sticks with them, perching up on a rock. Kind of flaps its way up there, a little floppy flap, because, injured wing. It's kind of adorable if you didn't realize that, this is the sort of injury that could probably get it killed in the wild.
Well, it's not in the wild anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I can cast a heal 1 on it now.
Okay. It definitely moves with a bit of ease. It'll probably be right as rain in a short period of time.
Okay.
But you do notice that it demonstrates that it's doing well by swooping down over the little pond area there and scooping up a fish.
Yay!
Yeah,
I
nice.
squawked at it in approval.
Ah, look at that critter go. Cook says with a smile.
All right. That was very good food. But it is gone now.
It'll be back.
Ominous things to say after the food is gone.
Well, it is spicy, bro.
Well, it's not that spicy, but it is particularly bad when it goes into your nose from your mouth because you coughed wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, by itself, it's actually really, tame amount of spice, but in that particular part of the body, not so good. Not so good. I cleared my sinuses up, that's for sure.
Hey.
I bet.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna want to take some time off because we just did a lot outside of our normal job, guys.
Oh yeah.
Did we?
I mean,
All right.
I know
obviously-
Cinder's got some projects on the back burner waiting to come to the front burner.
oh, it's already freaking going.
Percolating. It's boiling.
How long will that anticipation last? That we just generated.
Assuming you all, I admit I haven't been keeping track of the calendar, but assuming you all take the typical amount of time to build up anticipation for a show, it'll last until the weekend, basically. 6 days. And then the 7th day would be when you guys would put on the show.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right, so we got 1 week for rest and recuperation and practice and maybe some more anticipation generation.
I'm gonna be crafting
Okay.
for most of the time.
We can drop some hints when we go pick up my armor.
There you go.
Now, I'm trying to remember, like, I had it on layaway. Did I pay for it? I just had him holding on to it until I got back.
Yes.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Okay.
So the armor was paid for. It was just because it was a custom job.
Right.
You had to wait to get it. Thankfully, you guys can more or less pick it up right now. The gloves are what you would have to still pay for.
Yeah.
So are you not going to use that shiny armor that we picked up in the dungeon?
She doesn't have the strength for it yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Minimum strength for full plate is 18. She has 16. That doesn't mean she can't use it later. But right now it's... Huh?
Wagon for now.
Yeah. So, and I do believe, Vermala, we already dropped that armor into your character sheet. Is that correct?
I don't think so, no, because it's supposed to be half plate, and I don't see...
That's right. You just have the scale mail. All right.
Yeah.
That's easily done. Eventually, probably after spending the day just taking it easy. You guys have been, over the last few days, you guys have been traveling, beat the fuck up, or at least some of you have. Some of you
go to the bathhouse. I need to
barely
have a
gotten a scratch.
Me sitting at 44 points.
And yeah, so you guys are due for a bit of rest and relaxation. Though, if you want to just hit the ground running, start grabbing your shopping and so on and so forth. Yeah. That is the thing.
I think I'm just gonna focus on training the animals, and getting them situated and acclimated to their new environment.
Okay.
If I'm sorry, not if, but how much money are we sitting at as far as shopping goes?
Okay. Well, let me take a look at the party sheet. And just so you know, the original performance, again, I had to... I bumped it up a little bit. It was your first performance. It was the first time a town this small had seen performers that good. Yeah, you know. You got a little bit of extra. So the circus payout was 36 gold. And then the performer wages that you all earned. Drum roll, please. 1 gold piece each.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I promptly kill myself.
Okay. So
Said 1.
yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Adding 1 gold piece.
Yeah, the actual number was in the silver ranges, but you know, treat yourself. Okay, so all right. So where did I put you? There we go. All right, so I'm going to drop your scale mail into the parcel items party treasure. That way,
Right on.
whenever you guys end up selling everything, after you pick through it and figure out who gets what. And I am putting suit of half plate in its stead. And that brings your AC
To a base of
23.
Raise that shield level 25. Woo!
Ooh, nice. Just wait until you can get that full plate, huh?
Hey.
All right. So, as part of this period of relaxation, as you guys you guys arrive, and your circus brothers and sisters and in-betweeners all gather around, oohing and eyeing over the giant red curtain. Oh, and the weird stony armored things. It doesn't take much to realize very few of these of your friends and circus family have ever seen dinosaurs.
I think we should name one Pebble and the other one Boulder. No? No? Okay.
I'm not feeling
There's a moment of silence. There's a moment of silence, and then a couple of.
Wait. Let me do something.
Pinecone and pina colada.
It's a good try at naming. Good try at naming.
Okay. All right. No. That's good. That's good. Anyway, that aside, I completely lost my train of thought. And where the hell is that book? Oh, crap. Okay, well, I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to dig for it right now. Eventually, the professor makes his way to the front of the gaggle of performers. All right. Don't push, don't shove. So, you're all back. What news did you bring? The mayor has been asking about you. And there's been not a druid, but a older fella who's, says the guy who's older and called the professor. I think he's like a Gosrin or something. Said you all knew him. Asking about you. Everything go well, I assume. You all have all your limbs, and then some, he says, making a pointed look at the new additions off in the distance.
Talking
We got
about,
dinosaurs now.
yeah, I thought he was talking about Gaslow.
Oh, no, Caslo's had that third limb for as long as I've known him. I used to think... Well, that's highly inappropriate. Anyway. Well, don't worry about it right now. Instead, we have some... You made it just in time for grub. Take a load off. You've obviously been busy. We can talk shop after you've had a rest. And you do see, like, a small line of the circus folk who didn't come and gather around, just sort of waiting at a cauldron over the campfire and being dished up what appears to be some sort of soup.
Is it human?
Oh, no, not this week. Maybe next week.
No.
You notice he always seems to tell you that.
Yes. Lucky for him, I have a short memory.
All right. So your strange menagerie of oddities settle in for food?
And we regale them with stories of our adventures. And then at some point, Virmala falls asleep like Big Bird, just tucks her head and just...
Like mid-story.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
There's like a chorus of groans because Virmala was really just nailing it on that story. Little did everybody know that the moments that they thought that she was just pausing to build tension, she was trying not to fall asleep until she finally did. So, like, the anticipation is building. They're waiting for the final... Is she asleep?
How is that?
Oh, man. I thought her name was Vermala, not Frankenfurter.
Oh, God. All right. So it gradually gets oh my God. Oh.
Ooh.
That's weird. Why is that not?
Technical difficulties?
Yeah.
This be a good time to talk about magical ass tattoos?
No.
I mean,
Now, when you say magical ass tattoos, do you mean magical tattoos applied to your ass, or literally magic tattoos of an ass?
I mean, either or.
Why not both?
Yeah, I mean, you could get a tattoo of someone else's ass on your ass.
oh,
this
it's
the
like
next part of my
Scarface,
film?
but different.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
So can you cast... Hey, Cinder.
Yes.
Can you imbue the tattoo with prestidigitation?
I'm sure we could figure out somehow to do that, yes.
So, as it gets late, Cinder realizes that Virmala is sleep talking and ends up having a weird conversation with her about ass tattoos. Virmala, how you're actually receiving this in your dream is you're talking to the Pteranodon about ass tattoos.
Oh.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you can get a blessed tattoo for 90 gold.
Hey.
Anyway.
Kiss my blessed ass.
There's actually, I think it's either an uncommon or rare feat where you literally get to make magical tattoos.
Nice.
Yes, yes, that is a thing. Okay. So as it gets a little later in the day, sun starts descending towards the horizon. Somebody busted out a keg, and things got a little jovial.
I start dancing.
Without juggling for once.
Well, I could do that.
Oh my god. Anyway. And provided this thing stops lagging on me. There we go.
Oh my gosh. So eventually, could I make my way over to the little hobby shop or whatever crap shop that had the recipe book? And could I possibly get a couple uncommon recipes?
We're gonna do the shopping after I'm done with this next part.
No.
I mean that is definitely something on the docket. We're just not quite there yet.
I'm looking at something, and it would be perfect for the clown.
Excellent.
Ooh.
And it's something that they would imbibe, and then bequeath on everyone else.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jovial and ominous. I like.
Dominus.
Ominous.
As time goes on and the crowd of circus goers of circus folk are getting a little bit more lively now that their family and leaders are back. It's around this time that you see that at one point, Harlock Hamdeal has arrived. He bears a kind of weary air about him, but he has a smile, a soft smile, as he maintains conversation, mostly with the professor. Occasionally talking to Tuck or Felix or whoever happens to be closer to the more peculiar animals. Like at one point, Felix, he might go up to you and be like, "Oh, I'm glad those animals got a fresh start. Pity what happened to those poor cats."
Yes.
But motioning over to Mr. Kitty, looks like they're in good hands, as you seem to already know a thing or two about handling peculiar felines.
You could say it's a specialty.
Oh yeah, he knows all about the pussy.
I was trying not to say it.
Harlock looks like he's about to go into like a little, probably a ramble about how, maybe he knew of the cats, but he was hiding, so he couldn't, he was trying to stay alive, so he couldn't help them, and all this other stuff. When he realizes exactly what you said, late enough that it gets it gets a burst of laughter from nearby circus folk. Some of the roustabouts realize that I think the old monk's blushing.
I don't see what's so funny.
Just hear a bang from my wagon as I'm
Yeah.
Nah.
Eventually, it seems that word of some sort of to-do is going around. You actually see some townsfolk around, like some people wheeled in a couple more barrels of ale. And there seems to be a bit more of a festive celebration, or a festive nature to the celebration. You know, before it was just a bunch of people happy that you guys were home. Now it seems to be turning into a full-blown party. Poor Vermala isn't able to stay asleep where she is for too much longer.
Yeah, Vermala wakes up. That was a nice little bird nap.
Dozed off, half talking, wake up. Went, who are you people?
Well, now there's shiny things going on.
All right, hold on one moment.
What am I supposed to hold on to?
Not. Oh my god. All right, come on. Hold on. Why is this not doing what I want it to do?
Because you're not the boss of it.
I mean, technically I am. I'm the one who pays for the damn subscription.
Yep. Would better work.
Just so the robot overlords who are listening in know that I do not condone his words.
Okay, I could do something more lively than that. Come on. That was just way too tame.
No, it just feels like a Renaissance fair.
Right? What about this one?
I don't laugh at Felix is basically just playing with the cats in the corner.
Oh my god, it's the same thing.
I tried to see if I can bird weave together some of the hay into a ball so that kitties can bat that around.
Not hay, please. Hay is flammable.
Well, Shadow Kitty can bat it around. We'll douse it in some water.
Okay, so it's a smoldering ball. Got it.
Yes. Steaming ball.
Oh boy. Right.
Time to shut everything down.
Ah, yes, you're heading out. May your evening at work be good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Very blessed.
Right.
Can I learn those spells plus the scrolls?
Ooh.
Oh my
I like you with all your buck learning instead of just naturally getting your powers.
Seriously.
Sorcerer.
That's exactly what he does, is naturally get his powers.
I thought you said you were learning from scrolls.
Yeah. I can just also freaking learn from scrolls. I just, freaking... I look at it, and I avatar that shit, okay?
It's not how it works. But
yeah, okay. No. You can cast from scrolls.
Pretty sure I can learn from them.
No, you can't. The spells.
I can't? I thought we were talking about that earlier.
No. Sorcerers do not learn spells. They'll get spells when they advance in level, like naturally, if that's what you mean. But they do not learn them. Not by looking at scrolls. That's the exact thing about sorcerers. Wizards are the ones who study spells. Sorcerers just kind of have them. That's why they have a much smaller selection of spells to pull from. They can cast them more often. But yeah.
What was on those scrolls anyway?
We will get to that.
Yo, boogie jokes.
According to the book, a sorcerer can learn an unusual spell from a scroll if the spell is arcane.
Yeah, but that means that you can pick it when you gain a level and learn and gain more spell slots. But you can't just pick up spells known at will.
I'm looking it up.
I do apologize for my silence. I am trying to find something.
That's...
okay.
Nice.
So, with the evening advancing, clouds gather overhead, and eventually rain begins to fall. Rather than dampening the celebration, the crowd lets out a cheer of joy.
Oh, my.
Oh yeah, there was a drought, right?
Yeah. And they start, you start getting like claps on the back from various farmers. Apparently whatever's going on, someone made it clear that you possibly had something to do with their changing fortunes.
Me and my cats are gonna go hide inside.
Yeah, the party does gradually relocate into the big top. And once again, there's no actual decent, bar music. What the frick is with this? This is Syrinscape. There should be nothing but lively tavern music in this place.
You'd think, but yeah.
I mean, they have raucous crowds, but no... I mean, the only thing they had is, we have Renaissance Fair music at home. All right. I mean, at least the patrons are singing, but that's not what I was looking for. I just need to. I'll worry about that another time.
Not Syrinscape, Zach, but maybe.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what's this? Yes. Alliance Taverns. Alright,
Yeah. Oh, good, they have a Horde version, too.
Alright, right.
What?
Oh, look at that cat pic.
All right, so with the livening up of the evening, the mayor of Aberton approaches you. While you're just sort of sitting around conversing, he comes across Virmala, Mike, and Cinder. Gazlo's probably juggling somewhere.
Yeah, he's in the middle of the crowd, juggling and dancing, or like hopping around on his unicycle.
Juggling beers.
Huh?
Juggling beer bottles.
Juggling beer bottles.
Oh. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Do we do beer bottles? I thought we were doing kegs. Gaz, can you juggle kegs?
Oh, God.
Only one way to find out is
Oh,
an
God.
athletics or strength roll.
Oh, my God.
I gotta do it, dog.
Well, we got a druid of Godzer here.
It can only do us good for our circus shows if we can find a way to juggle weirder things than,
Yeah, in clubs.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do like some small kegs after they've been consumed.
Cinder, make your monster grow.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Oh, we know Gaz's butt tattoo now.
Kind of stretch out, frickin' walk over and frickin' cast enlarge person on frickin' on Gazlo.
All right. There, I found some music.
Huzzah!
So, some people start laughing as they see the few people start laughing as they see the clown grow large and start trying to juggle some kegs. I'm gonna say athletics.
Okay.
Like, the act of juggling is pretty easy. Your challenge here is making sure that you can, maintain the weight of what you are trying to juggle. Thankfully, they were empty kegs, so there's that. They're just really big and cumbersome. So one of them falls and smashes open. A whole lot of people laugh.
Hey, it's still entertaining.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's terrified of the giant clown.
Well, perception check.
But then again, everybody's too drunk to care. It's like, look at that.
Perception
It's
check.
terrifying.
Boy.
Perception check.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
just- sure.
Gazlo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're having that thought that, hey, at least nobody's, scared, you realize that you had picked out one of those cries from the crowd was actually And one of the bigger, burlier men in the group, one of the larger roustabouts that never really hung out with Gaslow all that much, has fainted.
Well, there goes the strong man. Grabs one of the other kegs that's still full and punches the side of it. I'm taking this with me.
Yeah.
This is mine now. Just proceeds to drink it like a beer can.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not gonna go well when you shrink.
Yeah.
Only good things can come from this.
Mayor Aberton approaches the three I mentioned. Tuck, you are actually able to finally get the ankylosaur, the Pinacosauruses into one of the corrals that is thankfully empty. It held the horses, but they could be tethered elsewhere. The horses much better trained than the giant tanks.
I don't even think it need to be trained in order to get those horses out of there. They just need to see the ankylosaurs.
They'll train not to, run the fuck away.
We want none of that.
Nope. But anyway, the mayor approaches the rest of you, and he's clearly had a few. So, I was just thinking after you rescued me that, whatever your... Oh, you know how... Hold on. He lets out a really loud belch. Then kind of shakes his head and leans back in. Sorry about that. Since you rescued me, I came over to chat with someone here about your next show, and I got to talking with the professor over there. You said that your first earnings from the show were not that great, so I decided to supplement it a bit. Just as a thank you. So if it's higher than you anticipated, that's why.
Woohoo! Investments!
That being said, in a couple days, when I am done recovering from tonight, I'm gonna have a ceremony in your honor. So be there. Or be square.
I'll be Cinder.
Or be Cinder.
I'll be me. They don't be me.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, then they better be there. I need to go to bed. Have a good one. And he staggers off.
I cast neutralize.
Good one, man.
It's like, oh, god damn it, I'm sober.
Yeah.
Did I really just say that? Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Foolish humanoids.
Oh. Are you gonna go make some kombucha?
What? Ew, no.
Wow.
I don't know why anybody likes that stuff. It's gross.
I love kombucha. Mountain Range Gaming Boy. Swag. Also, hi. Hello, Mountain Range Gaming Boy. Welcome. All right. Oh, the heck? I didn't play this song. Oh, I hit some random buttons. That was my bad.
Hold on, press some buttons again.
Oh no! And then the party died. No.
That's how it
Then
happens.
they broke out the EDM. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. All right.
Just some techno music.
I'm
Uh,
And they
down.
all put up
Based.
coats and shades.
Hey, bro, you have no idea how much candy I have sitting downstairs. I will throw all of it on right
Oh
now.
my God! Please don't. Anyway. Oh my God! I said stop.
just they just start mosh pitting. They break out the freaking
Please,
glow
just-
sticks.
Come on, Syrinscape. Don't do this to me. All right.
You kept asking for party music.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke. I was supposed to be
How
able to
it is.
turn it off like right after that.
Turned on a polka song.
Jesus. Anyway, well, yeah. Unless there is anything in particular people are doing for the rest of the celebration, the night eventually comes to a close. I'm guessing by the silence of your lack of responses that the night comes to a close.
Well, it's about time I recovered all 80 of my hit points. Because I started partying at 36 HP.
Yeah, we should max out now.
So I just shrink down, and all of the alcohol hits me at once, and I just collapse.
I've had a situation like that before after a rave.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, like I said,
Well, now that Gaz is nice and knocked out, I go and get my pen.
oh no, oh, no.
Gaz's shoes are still on.
Oh dear. That's
Yeah,
not
let's
a
see
good
what kind of-
sign.
Let's see what kind of artistic expression I can do.
Oh dear.
Hey, Tuck, go get a bowl of water.
The clown is down. The clown has capsized.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh, don't worry, Gaz isn't the only person. There are a lot of hungover, drunk people passed out, and Mike is going to visit them all. Just think of me as the fungal Santa Claus.
I'm on my
Oh,
way to
that's
go.
nasty.
I'm on my way to go back to my freaking cabin because I didn't drink too much because I was still crafting. I just noticed the freaking mushroom going at it, and I just stop and start cackling watching him.
I swear to God, we're all gonna wake up with Asylum covered us.
Oh, God. All right. So, the following morning, plenty of you probably sleep in. Except for those of you who don't. You can figure out which of you is which. Some of you might be nursing hangovers. Some of you might not. Again, figure out which of you is which. Gazlo's under the bridge.
We don't know how he got there. He's just there.
Yeah. What is
Don't
written
worry,
on
man, I'll come
Gazlo's
there.
face? Mike?
Oh, it's
And in what
well,
language?
there is basically a phallic symbol, of course.
Of course. Because, you
And
know.
underneath it,
The mushrooms
That would
drew a
just
bunch of
look like a
mushrooms on everybody's
mushroom.
forehead.
Oh,
No,
Right.
but
It's
underneath it,
mushrooms.
written in Sylvan, is Gazlo has 3 legs as well.
oh my gosh.
That's DLC. That's the next expansion.
Yeah, and you know,
Some
and
kind
you
of
know,
expansion.
there's a good chance that any Fae that happened to be around would see that and read it.
And that's what it looks like in Sylvan.
Also pretty.
It's the very prettiest dick joke written on someone's face.
Oh boy.
In fact, Gaslow, you wake up to some high-pitched laughing. Grig laughing.
Ha 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 ha! Shut up!
We didn't know that you could speak Sylvan. Look what you wrote on your face in your sleep.
Would I know who did this?
I'm gonna say probably not. You actually have to. Well, the only place you can actually even get a glimpse of what's written on your face is if you look in like the reflection in the water.
Yeah, I roll over and I take a good look.
Okay, a little hard to read, if you can even read, Sylvan. I don't think you can.
Can I read?
Yeah, can the clown read?
Technically, you should be able to, unless you decided to make that a character thing.
I got 10 points in intellect. I can technically read.
Yeah. Let's see here.
You can
I think
look
it's
at
in
books.
notes. You know common. That is all you know. What you are looking at is not common. It is something far more prettier than the common trade tongue. That being said, it does have the look of like one of those Fey alphabets about it. So,
I get to my feet and I shout at the top of my lungs, "Y'all, anybody understand moon runes?"
That's a valid question.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna watch as everybody with the hangover just clutches their head at her at his yelling.
Oh God! Shut up!
I'm gonna lean out the window. What? I can't hear you.
And also, like the various roustabouts and other people who were drunk also have decorations.
Keep your mouth shut. I got it too. Looks pretty fancy. We got any elves in the party?
Are there any elves around here?
No.
Oh.
Well,
You ate them all.
Sylvan, do you speak it?
Who does? Oh, only.
Yeah. I mean, I speak Orcish in Druid, but in Common, but that's it.
Anyway, so as Gaslow sets about, like a hard-boiled detective, trying to solve the mystery of the pretty dick graffiti, the rest of the people who aren't, or who are hating life but hate their empty stomachs more, are gathering around the cook pot to get a good helping of porridge. Though as opposed to the more lean and stale times, thanks to the circus's successful performance, the chef was able to get ingredients to use as toppings with the porridge. Things like syrup, cinnamon, berries.
I made it.
Freaking just dragging himself along the ground by his third arm.
Just stumbling around the
Hey,
solid 10 minutes. And finally make it to the campfire.
Okay, so
Yes, you got something on your face.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Y'all understand moon runes?
No, but I think it has something to do about a third arm. Or leg.
Interesting that you would know that. Seems kind of sus.
Yeah, it's almost like I watched someone do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to my crafting.
You know, he seems really chipper and enjoying all this. Something about it is very suspicious.
It is also one of those colder mornings. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun combination.
Right?
Yep. I'm just gonna go back into my wagon and wait for the mists to pass so I don't get sucked into some weird dimmy plane.
A little bit of rain as well.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And Tuck, you could practically feel the thirsty ground
guys?
just slurping up all that rain. Just.
Gross.
Yeah, I know it is.
So we have a couple of nights before we're supposed to get together with the mayor. Is there anything anybody wants to get done today?
Oh yeah. I wanted to go to that recipe shop where you guys got my formula book. Ask and see if they got anything extra.
Is that where my gloves are supposed to be?
Yeah.
I forgot the price tag. I should probably go back and ask how much those are.
Let's see.
I was... Oh, where'd it go?
They were 80 gold pieces.
80 gold pieces?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, there is a lot of stuff that y'all have accumulated. So, on this nice and dreary day, it could be a good idea to offload some of that after you figure out who wants to keep what.
Ooh, let's look
Okay,
at
so
the
what
list
exactly-
of fine items.
Where is that list?
I'm going to read it off to you.
Ooh.
It is in the party sheet, but I don't know if y'all can actually see that.
I can.
list. Oh, yeah,
there it is.
no, it's there. It's there. I see it too. I just had to look in the other window.
Levi, look at the one that has the eye on it with the 3 people. That emblem on the upper right-hand corner of your fantasy grounds. Click that and it'll open up the party sheet.
Yeah. By this point, you will have identified that full plate as being +1.
Nice.
There is still a gem that you guys knew was magical but couldn't quite figure out what the heck it did. You needed more time. And there was a no, that one's definitely something you guys know what that one's like now. Of the particularly interesting items, there is of course the full plate. There is the Cetilish oil, which is that poison you guys picked up. Obviously, there are the various gear, like the elegant clothing, the daggers, but that at risk of using video game terminology, probably vendor trash.
Oh,
There is, unless somebody really wants to hold on to them, That is up to you.
Can we put the silk pillows inside of our cart?
Gazla was the one who grabbed all those silk pillows.
Yeah, they were
I
all
have one as
currently in
well.
my pants.
I don't know if we can sell
Okay.
those anymore.
Well, there were a total of 6, and thankfully
Well, I
somebody...
got a cousin who'd pay extra. I'm just saying.
Oh, let me guess. They buy the bathwater too.
Oh, that's nasty.
Anyway,
Exclusive prizes.
there were a total of 6 of those. There was a snare kit. Basically, to use craft snares if you needed to go hunting, that sort of thing. A couple bottles of strong spirits, some emeralds, a wand of heal. I believe that was going to Vermala, or did somebody else want to? Oh, I don't think we made a decision on that because there were a lot of good suggestions. But yeah, so the wand of heal, a healing potion, great axe, great pick. There's a flying fish golden statuette.
That's vendor trash.
The magical gem, elegant clothing, a whole mess of daggers, the poison, a few crystal vials, and a bunch of armor that you've all picked up.
So,
Can I take the scintillous oil? Or
I don't care. Go for it.
Any objections?
Eh.
All right.
I'm cool.
I will put that in your inventory, Felix. Provided it actually lets me grab it from the thing here. There we go. All right. And Firmala, I'm going to put the full plate, +1 full plate, into your inventory, and I'll just mark it down as not even being held. It is not carried. It is not equipped. It is...
In my cart.
Yeah. It's basically in the cart. Put it in your inventory so you at least know you have it. Cinder, do you want to hold on to the gem until you can take a good look at it?
Yeah, sure.
Probably after you're done, and then you can figure out what to do with it. I'm gonna put that in your backpack as well. Oh, well, I thought I put it in your backpack. I guess not. Okay, healing potion, lesser healing potion. Who wants that?
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Seems
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. You only put the magical talisman in my inventory, or is that the
That
magical talisman
is
the
probably
green
the
gem?
gem. That's probably the unidentified name of the gem. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Healing potion, lesser, going into Gazlo's inventory. And does anybody want to sell the silk pillows or hold on to a couple and sell the rest? There's 6 of them.
I thought Mike was using one of the.
Yeah, Mike got one of them, and the other 5 just ended up in my inventory.
Okay. Well,
And it just said, "Oh, I just took them all and just jammed them down my pants because I couldn't carry them."
Well, Mike is now the proud owner of a silk pillow.
You know what? I'll take a silk pillow as well.
Okay. And
Pulls one out, hands it to him.
God.
I am going to use a very thorough prestidigitation to push off any debris on my silk pillow.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And who should the Wand of Heal go to? I think the only people who can use it are Vermala and Tuck.
Can't Cinder use it?
Heal isn't on his
No.
spell.
Yeah,
his
it's
list.
not on his spell list. And
And I don't have trick magic item.
yeah, I think that's a feat now? Trick magic
Yep.
item? Okay. So
I
yeah,
say that we give it to Tuck.
okay.
Yeah.
I could
Okay.
handle it.
Especially since Virmala now has like a whole mess of fucking heal spells.
So, guys, we had it down that I only had a total of 3 when actually I have 9
9 what?
healing spells.
Yeah, she can cast
What the
9.
crap?
Holy
She can
hell.
cast heal 9 times now. I think it's yeah,
Wow.
3 times each level. So she can cast 3 level 1 heals, 3 level 2 heals, and 3 level 3 heals.
Jesus, how?
Apparently
Yeah.
that's how the whole clerical spell thing works when you pick your
Divine font.
your divine font. It is they aren't kidding. It is a divine font. As
So
you
there was
are
a clerical
supposed to get.
spelling error.
Huh?
There was a clerical spelling error.
God.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
So it's basically, I think it's supposed to be 1 plus your charisma modifier. So we actually had been playing her all wrong earlier, because up until she upped her charisma with this last level gain, she should have had like 2 per level, and we only had her as having I think like 1 per level. So yeah, but hey, now she has 3 per level.
So I had a question for people with the flying fish golden statuette. If we get that priced out and it's, pretty kind of cheap, I was going to see about having
11
it
gold.
just like melted down and then put as like a figure of Hey Fang so that I could mount it onto my
11
armor.
gold.
Is it 11 gold?
Yeah.
Never mind. That's too much.
Let's see here. Yeah. It is a flying fish golden statuette, 11 gold. All right, so unless there is anything else from this list,
The crystal vials, are those empty?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
We should hold on to those.
Why?
Okay. That's a good idea. I was actually thinking about that, but I don't know who in this
Why would we hold on to vials?
Well, you
I
in
probably have
particular.
more. I probably have more just sitting in my frickin' carriage. Why do they matter?
Well, because if you need them when we're out and about in the field, like gathering, I don't know, bat poo.
Eventually,
I
you
guess,
will
sure.
need to worry about your material
Oh, no.
components.
I guess yeah, they are crystal vials, not glass vials. So sure, we'll hold on to them.
Okay.
Okay.
They are 4 gold each. So I mean they're a bit more significantly.
You can always try and sell them later if you decide you're not going to use them.
Right.
True
I'm
that,
sure
true
I'll
that.
find some reason, something to use them for.
Okay. So, any other interruptions, or shall I sell this shit for y'all?
Sell it.
Is anybody taking any of the other pillows?
Nah.
Given they were
All right, I'm
si-
taking them all.
You're going to take them all? They're 2 gold pieces
Yeah.
each.
That's cool. That's fine.
All right. One moment. And
These are all going in my carriage.
Gaslo's just going to have a mess of silk pillows.
Nice.
I got one too, and I'm happy about it. I'm bougie.
Okay. Anything else?
No, we're good. Fill it all.
All right. We sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing's really,
no.
There.
well, other than, of
Oh,
course,
wait.
the unidentified stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
we,
there is that.
57.
assembled it,
Oh yeah. In
Because
order
we
to
do
break-
need to find out what the hell it is first before we sell it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just throwing money away.
Wow. And it could be cursed or something.
That's okay.
What if it's like a cold curse where you're like, damn, I love this curse?
No, we'd already identified it. It just wasn't on the item when we grabbed it.
Huh? Are we gonna? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna sell the great picks?
For some reason, they didn't sell automatically, so I got rid of them. Anyway, so total gold is 60.
Nice.
Like 10 per person.
And 36 silver pieces.
Yeah. 10 gold, 6 silver pieces per person.
Sounds about right.
Sure. I will mark it down.
Will you add that to my character chart?
Yes, I can put that in your character sheet there, David. If that's what you were asking, you were a little muffled.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right, so that is 4 and 19. Okay. So on top of that, I know this is for anybody who is watching. I know this is absolutely riveting. The joy of intermission episodes. Handling the paperwork, as it were.
I handle magic items. That is some angry typing, sir.
Damn.
The joy of mechanical keyboards.
Right. I have one, but I got unbelievably drunk, blacked out, woke up, and the keyboard stopped working. It's,
Yeah, that'll do it.
but there's no physical damage to the keyboard. I've checked. I've like scrupulously looked. It is fine. I somehow magically just made it not work while I was blackout drunk.
Well, unless you spilled something, and by the time you looked at it, it dried up, but the damage hadn't been done.
I mean, I guess, but it's a mechanical keyboard. It's switches.
Yeah, I mean, I've killed a mechanical keyboard spilling water on it.
Oh,
Never mind beer or some sort of alcohol.
Slum.
maybe, yeah. I don't know. It freaking stopped working. And
Cool. All right. Well, I still don't have enough.
Yeah. Maybe not right away.
Let's see.
Let's see. If I recall. Yeah.
Next stop, North 75th Street, City Hall.
So you go around much of your second day in town, selling your gear to the various people, getting what money you can back from it.
Cinder was actually trying to buy the recipes.
yeah, there's a few recipes that I think would be really, really cool.
Okay.
That are not overpowered or extremely. Well, one of them is a little esoteric, but it's just kind of cool.
Which recipes?
I just sent them to you. I sent you a message in Discord.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe they find a recipe book in the back with a few frickin' randomly scrolled formulas in it, and those happen to be the formulas that are scrolled in it.
Wow. I'm not sure if it's the monitor or just how tired I am. but I read the invisibility potion as an invisibility potion has 50 calories, and I was like, the fuck?
Oh, it's because you read capsaicin right above it.
No, I read is colorless as calories. It's like
Okay,
50
I see.
These seem fairly reasonable.
I tried to pick things that were mainly things that everyone could benefit from, not just me.
Yeah, I mean, they're recipes, which means there's still going to be some time to put them together and all of that. So, also give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Oh God.
Wow, that is not.
Okay.
I'm. Let's try it again. What the crap?
Yeah, this gem is just blowing your mind. You've never seen something like this, and you swear it's not because it's anything.
Let me take a gander.
Horribly archaic or anything like that. It's kind of like you realize that you never knew what a hand crank washing machine looked like, you know?
Oh my gosh. Now you guys are all taking a crack at the gem.
Yeah, it might well, I think whatever. They're just rolling for shits and giggles.
Anyway. I have a lot of friends that do that.
Yeah.
Rolling for shits and giggles.
Oh my God. And that's game. All right, so this gem, it is screwing with you, man. At times like this, you know what you have to do. You have to put it away and come back to it after you're done with a project. Just throw yourself into a project, kind of like when you're playing a video game and you can't get past this part, and you're raging, and then finally you just put the game away for like an hour or a day. You come back and you like beat it your first or second try, and you're like, the frick was I so mad about this?
So
Alright.
you can stop calling me out.
Yeah, no, I kind of wasn't I?
Yeah, you were. Because you've seen me do that many a time.
Yes, I have. All right.
I mean, it's not the same, but I used to raid almost every single day in World of Warcraft, and we'd have a lot of goobers in the raid group, and there was one guy that was really, really, really good, but eventually he'd leave after like the 20 or 25th wipe, and like within 3 tries after him leaving, we'd down the boss.
Wow. Okay, so you spend your I would just say take those at whatever the retail value they have listed are for the recipes.
Oh, okay. Let me look at that then.
Yeah, just figure it out. Take care of it.
Sure.
So eventually, the next day arrives, and the weather clears up a bit. It's still a little gray. You can tell everybody in this town is just stoked. They're like, we can actually get some freaking crops. Yeah, I don't have to move away.
I don't think there's an actual price.
So when I said figure it out, I mean I want to continue with the in-game shit.
Okay.
I do apologize. I should have clarified more. Now I lost my train of thought.
Everybody's celebrating because of the rain.
Oh yeah. You hear some people talking about how, oh good, I don't have to move to Absalon. I freaking hate that city, man. Why the hell do you live here? Well, my family's from here. like great grandpas lived, and then the discussion goes on like that. Like, why should I move away from here? It's Absalom that sucks.
What the hell is a grandpa?
See.
And eventually it comes time for the ceremony. There's a little awning, kind of a what do they call them? Heck, I have one. Kind of a cloth or canvas pagoda booth. Pavilion, thank you. Jesus. With a covered pathway that leads to it. Both of which are a little bit patched. It's clear that they haven't gotten much use in recent days or years.
I'm just imagining it's the ceremony from the end of A New Hope.
Not quite. This is Aberton.
Oh.
This would be like, I don't know. Snoqualmie trying to, throw a big grand to do,
Start making Wookiee noises.
Oh, God.
That was a cat.
Go chill with the pterodactyl.
Only it's clear that some of these instruments haven't been terribly well cared for, so like one of them's out of tune. There's clearly one person there who really does know how to play like their brass instrument and is just leaps and bounds above everybody else. And not even trying to show off. It's just clearly the difference between people who, learned a little in middle school versus somebody who's been continuing the trade. Now I'm calling myself out. Some people line up. They look like you've heard of them. Some of them are pillars of the community. Even some of the muggers have shown up. Though they are in the back of the crowd, not part of the ceremony, of course. People are abuzz, and the mayor is dressed in his finest. And as the music fades, he motions for you all to approach.
Approach.
Yeah. He's just like, and after a moment of just standing a little uncertain, Virmala finally just starts walking forward. Yeah.
I'm still like reeling from the musical performance. Honestly, my bardic instincts are like, why the fuck did I let them do this? I should be doing this. No, wait.
I just quietly put my hand on his shoulder and just relax. They're trying so hard.
My head's just twitching.
Anyway, and eventually you all gather, and the mayor kind of calls out, "When you first came to this humble little, let's face it, we're backwater. When you first came to our backwater town, we saw you as a possible way to forget our ills and laugh a bit for a day or two, and then you would be on your way, never to grace our town again, going on to bigger and better things. Little did we know that you would get deeply involved in our troubles we did not know had an actual cause other than bad weather. And I have it on good authority from my dear friend, Harlock, that the reason these rains have finally come, and in more than just a light drizzle. That's the other thing I'd like to note. We have had rains, it's just been a light drizzle and not enough for the crops. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not used to this.
Hefei is blessing you. Hefei is blessing you all with water.
What's a Hefei?
Don't know who
I thought you said
Hefei is.
kayfabe, which is like a weird wrestling term.
But I thank them, and I thank Gozra, and most of all, I thank you. There's a cheer from the crowd. As such, I would like to declare you all Abertonians in perpetuity.
Is that a good thing?
It means you will always be...
Yes, Mike.
I'm not 100% certain myself.
It means you will always be welcome in this town as honorary citizens. And when we can manage it, we happily pay for rooms for you to stay at the inn. And of course, titles and all that are well and good. However, well, I've dipped a bit into the family's coffers. What little of them are left. You notice the priest from the Church of Abadar just kind of like, family's coffers, right? And put together this. He gets elbowed by said priest with a generous donation from the Church of Abatar. And it is a donation, right? Yes, it's a donation. All right, good. A reward for each of you. 50 gold coins. Each of you. I do apologize. I can't give each member of the circus 50 gold coins, but the ones who ventured out and fought the town's enemies and righted the weather, yes. I did donate a little to the circus's coffers, just not quite that much.
All right, I'm gonna have Bacon move to a different part of the line, separate from me, so look like we're not exactly together. I'm just saying. I had my doubts about the flower girl, but she came in real handy.
Of course she did. She's a leshy. We're superior. Everything.
This means I'm definitely gonna have enough to upgrade my juggling clubs.
When Bacon comes up, he's like, he's already handed out all the pouches. I know. Willem, over by the buffet. My name is Terrence, not Willem. Why do you call everyone Willem? I don't know. Bring some of that, that, what do they call it? Strips of roast pig. Or fried pig. Yes, bring some of that over here. And a plate of bacon is handed to Bacon.
Nice.
I do hope that is what the name means. Yes?
Only sounding exactly like Keith David.
Bacon. Yeah. Wanda! All right, that was an odd reference, I know. And yeah, so go ahead and add. I got you, Felix. go ahead and add 50 gold to each of your inventories.
Woot!
Yeah. Thank
I
you.
go get me some gloves.
Woohoo!
And I do believe that that is a good stopping point for the evening.
Get money from a little town and turn around and put the money right back in.
Right?
That's what.
That's how economics works.
Yep.
Except for the people who hoard money.
This is how the United States was supposed to work, Ramala.
What the hell is the United States?
It's from about 3,000 years ago. It's ancient history.
I don't believe they
I
call
think
it
it would be a little bit older than that.
Merca.
Merca.
Though it
The
is funny,
ancient-
there is an adventure path where the party does end up on Earth. Not in the United States, though. They end up in the Russian Revolution.
Oh my.
Yeah, they have
What
to
is
fight.
it with Pathfinder in Russia?
Because it was literally the adventure path that dealt with the portion of Pathfinder that is heavily inspired by Russia.
Ah.
Yeah.
Frickin' Baba Yaga is in frickin' Pathfinder, and
Yes!
Earth in general is.
Like I
it's-
said,
That's awesome.
it was literally the adventure path that dealt with Baba Yaga and all of that shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Navi Marie, what do you
anyway.
think you're doing?
That being said, I think this was a good in-between session. Next session will probably still be an intermission session with maybe a bit of a plot hook to the next season, as it were. As such, I'll let people keep what hero points they have until we actually do begin that next one. And this gives me time to read the rules, the circus rules that I didn't spend all day reading today, which I'm still irritated at myself about. But, you know, and it's not like they're terribly different. I just have to figure out what is different. Oh, and Vermala, just because I know how forgetful I am going to put those... How about we give you those healer gloves right now?
Oh, okay. And I'll make a little note in my notes here. Oh, I'll just pull the money out now. You're putting the gloves in there. I'll just pull the money out now.
Yeah, I was kind of going for that. There you go.
There. I now have 24 gold pieces.
All right. All right. So with that is kind of the conclusion of the adventure, the first part of the Extinction Curse. And we will be entering into, I guess you could say, the prelude to the next part next week. That being said, I think I just said that. Gazlo, you got anything going on?
Currently I'm taking a bit of a hiatus. I got asked to do sprite work for a friend's game, so
very
working
cool.
on that. Yeah.
Where can people find your art?
Come and check me out on Twitter. I am Dead God's Dream. At Dead God's Dream on Twitter. Main name Rambles. Easy to find. And on Newgrounds, I am Sarah the Dream Eater.
Okay.
And in the future, I highly recommend and highly suggest people follow me on there, because I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff on Newgrounds. As you know, October I had done a art narrative, so to speak, kind of like a bit of an ARG sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember
so
that.
Please come and check me out.
All right. Mike, what do you got going on?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
No.
Check out Spoonless Bard Gaming on YouTube. Cinder, do you got anything going on?
Nope.
Okay. I stream on this very Twitch channel, various video games, and of course, this campaign. And I should be, then again, I've been threatening to do this for a while now, starting up on my YouTube channel again for horror narration. Just look up the Mad Catter on YouTube. I do believe that is everything. So, everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gaslow, anytime you're ready. There we go. All right.